Hello and welcome to Old Lady Plays. I'm Kate, the Old Lady, and this is Tips for the Advanced Football Manager number 18. Today we're going to talk about Director of Football suggestions. And you're thinking, why would you have a Director of Football? I mean, they basically want to do half of your job, and that's kind of a pain in the butt. And that's true. And ordinarily I would say don't necessarily want to have a Director of Football. But if you have one, and some clubs require you to operate with one, it is possible to basically neuter their powers by taking the staff responsibilities away from them, so that they're not always out there finding dubious prospects and all the other things that directors of football do. What you want instead is the ability, because the director of football has a special power, and that special power is a sort of a special scouting power. It works really kind of an interesting way. You can see the example I put up here where I've selected attacking midfielder, and you can select a lot of different possibilities here: transfer, loan, end of contract, or free transfer. So you're looking for different ways of acquiring players. They're available. You pick a position, and then once you pick the position, if you want, you can either leave it on all roles or you can select a role. And when you do, if there are any prospects or any players out there who will fit the description of what you're looking for and are at the level of what you're looking for, then your director of football will pop them up with a few suggestions. And this can be incredibly useful, because they draw on not only all of the scouting knowledge that you've got, but their own player knowledge and data analysis and all of that, and come up with 3 suggestions. And often I find that at least one of the suggestions is a real prospect for what I'm looking for. And I don't mean necessarily that they're a 17-year-old bursting with potential ability. I mean they're a prospect in the sense of they're a transfer prospect. They're a transfer target. But it can be amazingly useful. And it's a superpower that directors of football have and nobody else gets. So it's one of the main reasons that you want to have a director of football. If you have to have one, this is what to use them for. They can they'll often come up dry, and that's okay. I mean, at worst, you've cost nothing except the clicking of a button and waiting for a moment. But when you're looking for, if you just unexpectedly had your best player stolen out from under you, as happens all the time in the PSV save that I'm taking this picture from, you need a replacement like for like, so you can quickly come to your director of football, click on the position and the role that the player played, and say, find me somebody, see what's available, see who's out there right now. And it's just an incredibly valuable little superpower that they have, and I wanted to encourage you to use it. So if you are stuck with a director of football, this is how you make them useful and not just kind of a big pain in the butt. Make sure that you've set your staff responsibilities to take away pretty much all of their other powers, but allow them this one, because this is enormously useful. All right, I hope that was useful. I know a lot of you may have already known about this, but some of you won't, so I hope that's okay. Have a great day, and take care.